Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. They help keep the channel alive, and I greatly appreciate them. For those of you interested, you can go to patreon.com and look up Engelgeist, choose a subscription level, and support the channel in that way. Over there, you get the daily forecast a day early. You also get the special readings that are only available over there, like content that's only produced for Patreon, depending on the level of subscription service that you choose. If you're interested or have any questions, you can certainly send them to me at the Facebook business page. You can also refer any questions to private readings over there too. I'm available for private readings also. This is a broad spectrum reading for the greater collective. Therefore, it is intended for everybody to see it when they see it. It's originally created for Saturday, January 23rd. Today is actually Friday morning. So for January 23rd, it is not only set for that date, it is a reading that's set for the highest good of the greater collective. Therefore, it's intended for you whenever you see it, kind of thing. Any of my readings are supposed to fit when they come to you, kind of thing. That's the intention behind them. So for those of you that watch regularly, we build upon the energy of the weekly reading and all the way through the week. But for those of you that might be seeing this on a date that's not the 23rd, that's completely fine. Continue to watch it. There may still be a message for you. Now, if things don't fit in your life, or if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't seem to kind of coincide with what you're dealing with, that's completely fine. It doesn't mean anything's wrong or broken. It just might mean that you're working on something different at this time. So don't worry about that. If things do fit, or you're like, that makes sense in my life to this situation, because you have to figure out where the reading would apply in your life. If you choose to make any personal decisions in your life after having watched any of my videos, that is your own responsibility. Keeping that in mind, always trust your own intelligence and intuition first. Never take what I say over that, or that of a professional in their field, like a doctor, a lawyer, or a therapist. Always heed what they have to say first, listen to them and their advice first and foremost, and act from that place, not from anything that I would say. And again, keeping that focus on your own intelligence and your own intuition, making informed decisions in your life. All right. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's get into the end of this week and see what's going on. And for those of you that are watching this on a different date, this is just the reading that you need to hear. So let's see. What do the cards want us to know? Okay. Hey, Ten of Cups, I'll take it. Cups is the element of water, that of the emotions, the area of the emotions in our life. The Ten of Cups would be about completions. This could indicate just the completion of the week even. This is certainly a definite turn in a different direction from where we've been seeing the cards. Yesterday, in the last 2 days, it's been a little bit of a struggle energy to me from the two previous readings to this one. So I will say that this is a much sort of welcome shift in our perception, in our emotions, in our energy of how we're seeing things, where we're at in our life. There may be a new dawn of hope for some of you. That rainbow is really sticking out to me with those 10 cups in it. It's like almost seems bright as I'm looking at the card, like it's trying to grab my attention. The Ten of Cups indicates sort of celebrations, feeling fulfilled, feeling complete. Tens also in the tarot represent completions, or the closing of chapters, but this would be a closing of a chapter in a quite I would say abundant and substantial way, right? Feeling emotionally complete, happy, content, all of that. Whatever struggles we've had this week. Remember, we had that we had that Hanged Man in Sunday's reading that's underpinning this Ten of Cups. It says to me that I think that somewhere we made some headway. We might have actually received the illumination that comes from the Hanged Man's energy. This Ten of Cups would indicate that quite possibly, if we don't have it already, we're about to receive it. There's something that will shift or change where we can start to see I don't want to say the silver lining, but I kind of get that feeling where we start to see that, even if we have been struggling with our circumstances, whatever they may be, if they're people, situations, our life in general, if we're fighting for whatever we have or trying to adjust and get into the the sort of swing of things, this would indicate that we've found our groove. We have found a way to sort of be happy, to be connected, to be joyous. And I mean, look at the children are dancing, the couple is happy. So this would indicate that today should be a really good day for us, where we're feeling good. We are feeling the magnitude of our week, everything that we've worked on, everything that we've reflected upon. Hopefully there's some sort of a release or a culmination in that work where we have a better understanding of maybe who we are, especially emotionally, because this is a Cups card. And in that understanding, we're able to maybe share ourselves, share that understanding, and be okay today. There's just a general like, all right, what's next kind of feeling to this card. And I mean that in a sense of hope, anticipation, excitement, that kind of a thing. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say about this. So we have the Six of Swords, which is moving to calmer waters. I mean, you can see this family. It's the same family that's celebrating here. In our mind, we're moving to a state of more balance or a little bit more peace. There's something that maybe we were struggling with. Like I said, that Hanged Man would indicate that struggle or that maybe having to find and sort out the answer. And like I said, to me, it feels like today we have hopefully found that answer within ourselves. If we haven't found it, the Six would indicate we're moving towards it, certainly, right? Because we see that boat moving towards it. As we move towards it, the Ten of Cups starts to emerge, is my feeling. The glow, the happiness, the joy. So we want to bring that forward. We really want to find that. The Ten of Cups could indicate, it's just popping into my head, that grounding stone that we had for this week was that grounding stone of truth, right? That truth may be something that is a personal truth within us. That, I mean, of course, all of these cards have been very personal this week, is my feeling. But this Ten of Cups makes me feel like, because it's we're ending on this Cups card, and it is the emotions, that there is some sort of truth that we are able to hopefully embrace, revel in, enjoy, right? And understand and even pursue with this Six of Swords. There's this opportunity to pursue it in a way that brings us more peace, that brings us more grace, that brings us I don't want to say solitude, but like settling in a way. And I don't mean settling like settling for something. I mean like settling down, like relaxing. You know what I'm saying? That kind of a settling where everything becomes a little bit more possible, even, is the feeling that I'm getting. All right, so let's look at the next card. We have the King of Wands. So I love him. He's all about fire and action. Let me see. Did we see him? Why do I feel like we saw him recently? I've been doing so many readings. No, he wasn't. No, it's okay. I'm looking to Sunday because I thought we saw him on Sunday. King of Wands is all about taking, I would say, action on a desire, not letting anything stop us, feeling new vitality, feeling new excitement, especially coupled with that Ten of Cups. To me, that King of Wands is looking at a situation or you know, whatever we've been involved in, whatever we've been struggling with, I feel like we've graduated from it. The King of Wands, I've heard him described as, I see it, it's mine kind of thing. I go after it, it's mine. And that is sort of his attributes. So, you know, if what we're going after is just more peace or contentment, then do so. Like, take the action in the Six of Swords, where it's moving ourselves to those more peaceful situations, those more settled situations also where we're honored, where we are validated for who we are and what we bring. That's also the King of Wands to me too, is that idea of really being seen, allowing ourselves to be seen. The red robe would indicate also an acknowledgement of the of wisdom, which was one of the stones we saw this week too. So we've gained some sort of deep sort of knowledge about ourselves, hopefully this week, that has opened the doors for us to experience this enjoyment that we see in this Ten of Cups. Let's see the last one. Okay, so we have Judgment. Major Arcana. And so What's interesting to me, judgment is the end of, not quite the end of the fool's journey, very close to the end of the fool's journey. It's the second to last major arcana card. To me, I believe this is associated with the sign of Scorpio. To me, this lines up with the Ten of Cups in the sense that I feel like there's a freedom or a release that's taking place today. There's some sort of, this might sound weird to you guys, but there is some sort of mental perception where we are free, where we get to let things go. And I also want to say this, that angel that has the horn there, he is, I believe that's supposed to be Archangel Gabriel. But to me, it feels like spirits on our side, or something's at work. Our guardian angels, our angels are here and they're helping us today. They're helping us to see a different perception. They're helping us to move to these calmer waters. They're helping us to sit in this seat of the King of Wands, where we can take action, we can be in our desire, we can have our hope, we can feel fulfilled and complete today. The judgment here is to see ourselves as we really are, is almost the way that I'm feeling, and to enjoy that, right, through that Ten of Cups, to emotionally feel that we are maybe okay and that everything is fine. And whatever we've learned throughout the work that we've been doing up until this point, we need to acknowledge it for what it is, in a sense, and give ourselves the credit where credit is due. Maybe stop being our own harshest critic, lifting ourselves up versus, tearing ourselves down. And I really think that this run of cards speaks to that. When I'm looking at the King of Wands, when I'm looking at the Six of Swords, it really is about giving ourselves a mental break, sitting in a seat of like maybe authority, or with an idea about pursuing a direction or a desire, something that we feel deeply. That would be the Ten of Cups too. That we want, that we don't question whether or not we deserve it. We're just going to go about giving it to ourselves. Also, I would say too, this angel is making me, I'm hearing the word synchronicities. So, watch for synchronicities. Watch for things today that maybe fall together, or that this might be just for some of you, or it could be for a lot of you. Watch for things that kind of magically shift or change, because I feel like that's what this angel's job is. I don't necessarily, sometimes these things here where these bodies are, I guess they're coffins, right? But to me, it almost looks like a maze this morning. Like we find our way out of the maze. I don't know why. Even the water in the stream there looks like walls to me from far away. I was seeing it as if almost they're like rising up out of the maze and able to see more clearly through this connection to spirit. So I know that's a little bit strange, but that's how it's appearing to me. So pay attention to those nudgings from deep within your desire, deep within your emotions. Clear your brain, let go of any fear, worry, trepidation, or anxiety, and move forward through this day in a sense of being like well taken care of, connected, and guided. You're going to find some true things to be happy about today. Let's look at the grounding stone. So it's on marble, and the word is enjoy. So again, that would be that Ten of Cups energy. That would also be the King of Wands. He would definitely want to enjoy, him being about desire, the fiery nature of his personality, the warmth, the love that he can produce. To me, enjoying whatever it is that we have at whatever resources, whatever people, connections, all of those sort of things would be in that Ten of Cups. We want to honor them, really feel that joy and that enjoyment of those things within our life, and also moving towards those things with that Six of Swords. We mentally want to like turn our thoughts, our focus, our intention towards that enjoyment. I feel like the Judgment card, it's the only major arcana running in here, right? But it's interesting that this week we're ending out on this card. To me, it's heralding that we are like going out with a bang in a way, is kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Keep on the lookout for, I just feel like it's divinely inspired synchronicities. Like, and enjoy them, like honor them, acknowledge them. Don't sort of let them go by unnoticed, is sort of the feeling that I'm getting when I'm looking at these things. And you deserve it is also the thing that I need to say. I just looked at the clock as I'm filming and it said 14:44, so it was 4:44 when I said you deserve it. You do deserve it. And so remembering that and feeling that truly from within ourselves helps us to find this enjoyment. And this enjoyment might very well be the truth that we've been searching within ourselves all week long. No matter what's going on in our life and where we feel as though we're at, there's always sort of maybe something better out there for us. And there's always an opportunity to turn towards that and put our focus on that. And I think today is a prime example of that. So keeping that in mind, enjoy what is around you and build upon those feelings and watch that sort of emotional fulfillment sort of expand today. There might be some help even from spirit to help you to expand that, if that makes sense. That is that judgment card to me. It feels like there is help from the other side. All right, that is the forecast for Saturday. I hope that works for you guys. I hope that makes sense. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. We will, please tune in tomorrow. We will be starting a new week tomorrow. And we'll look at those cards. Also, the taroscopes for February are starting to go up. All of the air signs were done. So keep a lookout for those. And they go in order. The next group will be the water signs. So that will be happening. And please also, just if you're still watching, thank you for staying with me this long to the end of the video. Please hit the thumbs up button. It greatly helps the channel. And leave me a comment if you have any questions. Those things also help the channel. And if you're watching on YouTube, please go over and like my Facebook business page, and vice versa. If you're watching on Facebook on the business page, please go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I think that's it, guys. This is really a beautiful reading. I'm kind of excited for today. I hope that it really is a day where things line up for everyone. That's sort of the feeling that I get with these cards. Is it's sort of like, okay, just be present, be in the fields, enjoy them, and allow everything else to sort of line up and happen. That's the vibe that I'm getting. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye-bye.